Good afternoon, y'all. Vidya James here, getting ready to do this, react to this PlayStation 5 live event. Looks like we just got here in time. Although, nothing seems to be happening at the moment, although it did just start. Let's see what happens, I suppose. Hopefully, if this is just half as entertaining as the Switch reveal was, we'll be okay. I'm hoping at least they'll make it entertaining. Intentionally entertaining, not unintentionally. Like the issue we had with the translator for Suda51 not being able to keep up. Is probably super fired. Poor guy. Oh, man. It's a rough morning. Well, I was off, but then, like, doing my normal rounds in Animal Crossing. Yo, Faison, what's going on? Seeing what's going on here. Looks like we're about to start. There we go. Start off with some games, I hope. We have mature content that may not be suitable for all audiences. Hi, I'm Todd Howard. Did you know that Skyrim is Elder Scrolls V? And this is the PlayStation 5. It's a match made in heaven. So get Elder Scrolls V on the PlayStation 5. I've cursed this. I'm pretty sure I have. Apologize. Okay, it's the circle. So are you gonna make us sit here and wait until it transforms into all four shapes? Yeah, I guess they are. Or exposes all four shapes, I suppose. So triangle, circle, X, square. So it always goes in that order, apparently. The official PlayStation order: triangle, circle, X, square. Oh God, really? That's okay.
Different choices. How we might have ended up. No, I like to hang with them though.
I think they could have shown more games from the previous generations. Would have been a nice build-up. That reminds me, I really do need to finish Infamous First Light. I did get Infamous Second Son, and that was definitely worth it. The Infamous series is a great game series.
We together, we were destined for something great.
Gonna need to actually play Final Fantasy VII Remake and Nier Automata that my brother got me as well.
Why did I move here? I guess it was the weather. Or I don't know, that thing.
Fucking Grand Theft Auto 5. Ah, Jesus. Well. Oh God, I did jinx us. I said, guess what? This is the 5th game in the series. It's gonna be the 5th game in the series is gonna be on the 5th PlayStation. They nailed it. Hope you guys like Grand Theft Auto 5, because we're not making another one for a long while, because we keep selling it. Gravity Rush, yeah.
We all love banks.
Get me a DJ.
Handle these bodies.
Okay, this trailer really doesn't need to be this long, because GTA 5 has been out forever. So the first game you're leading off with on your new system is a game that's been out forever on almost every other system.
Just sort of smash things.
Come on now. All the DLC.
Now.
Expanded and enhanced. 2021, and it's not even a launch title? Unless the PlayStation 5 isn't coming out until 2021. Honestly, like, that should... If the PlayStation 5 is coming out in 2020, we'll get GTA Online free at launch in 2021. Okay. GTA 5. PSN owners get... 1 million in GTA cash. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Alright, I'll give them that. So if you have the game now, you're not missing out. And it's gonna be a launch. It's a free launch title. All right. So right off the bat, you'll have a really good game to play. Okay. I suppose I would be remiss if I didn't mention that. Technically, Breath of the Wild was a Wii U title, not a Switch title. So that was a launch title. So.
It was great to kick today off with a look back at just some of the seminal moments of the last 25
Damn it,
years.
Jim.
And what better way to bridge our past and our future than with a game that's graced every PlayStation console, Grand Theft Auto. It's been a
It's like Grand Theft Auto 5 was
privilege
not on
to play
PlayStation
for many
1.
years now. And we're thrilled to open
That's
today
true,
with
though.
the news that that partnership will continue with PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
It's now just over a year since we began sharing technical details of PlayStation 5.
It's kind of crazy, though,
Today's
if
the
you have
day that
GTA
we've been
and
looking
PlayStation
forward
2
to
go
for
back like that.
years, when we get to show you just some of the games that demonstrate our belief that PlayStation 5 marks the biggest generational transition our industry has yet seen. The content we've curated for today's event showcases how PS5 has inspired developers to create new experiences.
That's
that
what
are
I'm looking for.
transformative
New
in how they
experiences.
Look, sound, and feel.
I want you guys to
Nothing-
wow me like freaking like
have
Nintendo did at
games
E3
to
2014. Show me some new shit that's gonna make me say, "Yo, I gotta get in on that." Wow me. I want to be wowed. I want gaming to be fucking competitive, like in the Nintendo Sega days. Is that Wonder Woman? That looks like her bracelet.
A hero's just someone who doesn't give up.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Dad said that. He was right. Now it's your turn. Go be a hero, Miles.
Okay, let's do this.
Should have had the soundtrack from Into the Spider-Verse, but you know. He gets invisibility. Spider-Man: Arkham Asylum. Spider-Man Miles Morales. Just be greater! Because you're not white, so you're by default greater. What? Still, that's a great game to lead off with. Gran Turismo, that's another series. That's another series you can't talk about PlayStation and not talk about. I've never been a GTA Gran Turismo fan, but I do know people that really love it. Campaign mode. So, like Gran Turismo or some of the best looking racing games like you could ever find. So I don't expect that to be any different. Get ready! The captain's coming to get you. So I've never been a car guy, never been a racing guy, but I'm sure this will make a lot of people happy. Yeah, $599 US. Gran Turismo is back. That's a weird title. It's Gran Turismo! Gran Turismo! Real-time gear change! Gran Turismo 7. Oh, you broke it! GT Town. Okay. This is your home. It's where your garage is. It's very nice looking, though. Like, being able to see the interiors and shit like that. I kind of wish racing was more my thing, so I can be excited about this. But, you know, it's just, not everything is for everybody. But I'm certain that there's a lot of people who are just really, really happy right now because Gran Turismo is one of those series that's long running on the PlayStation. I hope Twisted Metal. I hope we get a new Twisted Metal. I love that series. It's about time you bring back Twisted Metal, some kind of new Jumping Flash. Be a great way to bring that back. Do something fun to leave. Yeah. But this like, but GT's always been like a racing simulator, so it's like as real as real can get. Shit, what was the? There was another racing game that's usually synonymous with PlayStation. Wipeout. Wipeout is another one, I think. Hey, Kara, what's going on? This art style looks kind of familiar. This is Abe's Odyssey, Exodus. Oh shit! Okay.
You all right back there? No way.
Yeah, it's been a while.
It appears that the dimensions are collapsing on one another. If we cannot get to right, the ship. I mean, we can't be that far.
Ratchet and Clank Odyssey.
They have found us, Ratchet. How do I steer this thing? Ask nicely. Slow down.
It does look nice.
That's not listening. The dimensions are weakening considerably.
Nice.
How bad is it?
Into the Ratchet verse.
Not good. Right.
Is it me or he's doing, like, Ratchet and Clank are doing a lot more talking than they usually do? I could have sworn Ratchet was a silent protagonist. At least until recently. So it's supposed to be actual gameplay? Because that would actually be, that would be impressive. Well, this is definitely not actual gameplay now. So what, are you breaking?
Ratchet. We are too late. Ratchet? Who?
Rift apart. Ha 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 ha. Rule 34, do your thing. I expect there to be lewds of that character in the next 30 seconds.
Insomniac Games. The entire studio is so excited to be able to share with you a first ever look at Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart.
Rift
Brand
apart.
New, full-length, interdimensional adventure built from the ground up for the PlayStation 5. We're doing
The way they were setting that up, I was thinking they might start doing like he would cross over with other franchises.
From planet to planet nearly instantly, or put ray trace reflections on Clank. All of our alien worlds are filled with density and life previously unseen. Plus, Ratchet's all-new arsenal is more exciting than ever thanks to the DualSense controller's enhanced feedback. Ratchet and Clank are near and dear to our hearts at Insomniac, and we can't wait to share more with you in the future. But for now, here's another look.
Back into the breach. L1, use the rift cruiser.
Did you see that?
Ooh, okay, that was a pretty cool effect. I'll admit that. Okay. Explosions! Hold on, I think...
It's Ratchet and Clank.
Sand shots from above.
Oops. Yeah, it didn't look like it was,
From above.
Right? Yeah, if you're gonna have an SSD, you might as well take advantage of it. But that means it's not gonna be cheap.
I will never get used to that. Hey, bring reality.
Pew, pew, pew. Alright. Don't let him get to the boss. Like, don't let him get to the guy in charge. Stop using out-of-game terminology. Yo, Rand, what's going on? Looks great, but it's. I'm pretty sure Ratchet and Clank was not just another shooty bang bang, because that's what this is starting to look like. Then again, I never really played much of the Ratchet and Clank series, but I was under the impression it was more of a platformer than a shooty bang bang. Tools of Destruction, okay. Tools of Destruction. Should've gone with Instruments of Destruction! Not a bad looking game. Not something I'm gonna be captured on PS5. Not something I'm gonna be day one. Like, oh my god, I gotta get that day one. That's probably something that's gonna be that I'm gonna be suggesting for families. Like, oh, I want to get a PlayStation 5, but what's good for the kids? Ratchet and Clank, why not? It's the closest thing they have to Mario right now, because Crash and Spyro are now multi-console. Squeenix. Or Squenix, I guess, because it's not Enix. Luminous Productions. In a world not her own, where resolve will be tested, truths will be questioned, and words will fly at you slowly. Poison Ivy, the game. Project Athia. Designed exclusively for PlayStation 5. Yeah, all the words floating at you took up more time than what looked like to be the actual gameplay. If that was, assuming that was gameplay. Now let's PS5 over to this. Let's PS5 to this talk. This person. Annapurna. Okay. Blue 12. Rip humans. The fuck? Who the fuck is Current 12? I mean, thank you, but... Oh, that's right, I don't have the ticker for this thing on this one. Oh, you're gonna pay for this. So I'm just trying to pay attention, because I love sci-fi. Sci-fi is totally my thing. And if this is like a post-human society type deal, I'd be very interested in this. Yes, Faison, I blame you for starting this. But like, yeah, I love worlds that very clearly are steeped in lore. Like, this feels like something that it could be like that. Even though we're not seeing much in terms of gameplay yet, unless you are the cat. That's the name of the game. You are the cat. Stray! Stray! Stray, you are the cat. They know the internet audience. So, I'm interested in the world, but I do want to see some I want to see some gameplay on that. Like, if you are the last human, but you've mutated into a cat or something, and you will be if it's discovered that you are a human, they start shooting at you or some shit. 4K Ultra Blu-ray. Hey, good, because it's weird that the freaking Xbox got an Ultra Blu-ray before any freaking PlayStation console did. Buy at launch. You have the money now. Well, that's like okay. I'm gonna say this right now, and I'm probably gonna lose. People are gonna be like, "Give me my money back." I actually like the white controller design. You probably can tell by like my emblems and my title screens and stuff like that. That like red, white, and black is very high contrast, and I like that in my designs. I know how most people like mostly black, but I do like the white and black design. Look at all the stuff it can do. Okay, but like I need to see more. Like you need to contextualize it with games.
Making games used to be about these constant trade-offs.
Herman Holst. That's a perfect wrestler name. Double H.
Like that. We're gonna be able to
Herman Holst Helmsley.
A lot better. It's got a ton of horsepower, which is very easy to unlock, and it's a machine that's really easy to develop on. The PS5 will present.
If it's easy to develop on, that's good.
What players will come to expect from gaming will let us tell stories, make worlds, create gameplay that I think will truly captivate the player and really surprise quite a few people. Please take a look at this new franchise for Wildwood Studios, coming exclusively for PlayStation 5.
New franchise, good. I'd like to see more of this. I'd like to see people be more creative instead of relying on old franchises. I would like to see some new games in some old franchises. Seeing that Alex Kidd is making a comeback is weird.
Over and over.
Thunderstorm, oh boy.
First moments on this alien planet.
Okay. Sci-fi. Okay, you've already got my attention.
Crash.
I'm gonna find out who Quran 12 is.
My death. Crash. The attack. My death. Trapped in this endless cycle. Even death is no escape. Each time I awake,
That voice sounds familiar though.
it seems somehow different. Is it changing?
It's a roguelite?
This world is becoming part of me,
Oh jeez.
affecting my mind, my memories. The longer I spend here, the more I can feel my sanity slip away. But I cannot lose hope.
Ooh, interesting.
My only choice is to keep fighting
That's more like it. Fuck yeah.
for answers.
This is kind of like what I hope,
Is to break the cycle
what I wish Metroid Prime was.
before the cycle breaks me.
Something atmospheric, intense, returnal. Ah, nice. I like that. That's on my radar. Yeah, I love sci-fi. I love exploratory stuff. Like, Metroid Prime is not a bad game series. It just feels too slow for something that's supposed to be for Samus Aran. But like, it feels like it would have been good if it was. Like, it would have been better if it was an original content or original IP. Sumo Digital. Incineroar! Oh wait, is this the Fursuit, the game? Oh no, Little Big Planet 4, Littlest Biggest Planet. Sackboy, A Big Adventure, okay. Little Big Planet 4, in which we drop the O, so it's a Little Big Planet Fur. So it's just Little Big Planet minus Little Big Planet. So it's just a straight up platformer. Bionic Commando. Another one of those games that I know that's this one's for the families out there. I never could get into the Little Big Planet games, unfortunately. Two-player, okay. Oh, full-on 4-player. Little Big Planet, Mario World 3D Land. I'm being unfair, but still. Sackboy, a big adventure. Sackboy, here come the furries. Big Sack Adventure, alright. A game by Lucid. Speaking of furries! Okay. Oh, this is Destruction Derby? Or team-based? No! But if your car gets destroyed, you're not done. Okay, wait, this could be interesting. Blarg! There goes the car. So I could see this becoming a thing. Like if you're you can customize your car, you can customize your character. Yeah, this definitely looks like something you can do a lot of customization for, which would not be a bad thing. Wall jumps. You can surf on cars. That's pretty cool, I gotta admit. Ooh, what's this? I'm seeing I'm liking that we're seeing a lot of games with a lot of even if the basic gameplay is based on shooters or racing or something, they're being more creative with character designs. Woo, that looks pretty cool. I've got my eye on this one. Destruction All Stars. Okay. I think you could have had a more spiffy name, but what's in the name? The gameplay looks nice. I'm interested in that. And it's not on Nintendo, so I might, if it's a team-based game, I should have better luck with teams. Though I'm not counting on it.
Hello everyone, my name is Josh Greer, and this is my brother Mike. We're from Ember Lab, a small team with a background in film and animation.
Okay.
And we're very excited today to share with you the first look at our new game. It's a story full of adventure and charm that has themes in personal growth and redemption. So please enjoy.
Okay. Okay, I'm already loving the visuals. This is the ooh, it's so cute. Ember Lab.
I know you are kind. You sense the power that flows through this land. Yet,
I like it.
fully
I
understand.
like it because this feels like it would be a movie.
Driven by the belief that you can help these troubled spirits. But you cannot hide your weakness from me.
Right? It's I'm loving the visual style of it.
You have no power here, Kena.
Yahaha! You found me! Oh god. Okay. But they're actually the... Ooh, okay, I'm loving this. This has a oh god, I am loving the visual aesthetic here. Yep, this is also on the radar. Nintendo didn't want to make Pikmin, so we're just gonna make our own thing. And you know what? I'm in love with it. Kena, Bridge of Spirits. Fuck yeah. I'm loving that. So that's my day one buy game. That game is a day one buy. So yeah, Kena, Destruction All-Stars are on my radar. Returnal on my radar as well. I'm liking it. The fuck is, okay, that's different. That's very different.
You ever feel like you're just waiting for a sign? To do that thing you've always meant to do?
Nah.
Sometimes
almost
I feel like I'm just standing on the
almost
edge
looked like a
of
Flash cartoon for a second. God, I call
something's holding me back.
Scalies,
Maybe
the
it's
game.
just nerves. Maybe it's the fear that I'll never be as good as what I imagine, when I'm still just standing on the edge.
Original the characters.
But if we've got
Original the characters everywhere.
might as well jump.
Goodbye, Volcano High. So, is that a game, or... That looks more like a visual novel than a game. It's the end of the era! It's the end of the era of furries! Now is the era of scalies! Time to tip the scales! See what I did there? Night in the Woods. Right. I was just like, it felt like something, but I never actually played that game,
I'm
so...
Lorne Lanning, and I'm here to share with you a game that I've been dying to make.
What's with all the guys with alliteration in their names?
Where rescuing is rewarding.
Double L?
Devastatingly
Double H earlier?
memories
Herner
will
Hunst, I
last
think?
you a lifetime. Take a look.
Alright. So far I've seen a few games that I'm really interested in playing, so that's good. Oddworld never really grabbed my attention, though.
They believed, trusted, followed, and it led them here. You may have escaped the murderous blades, but the fate of your entire people is up to you.
No pressure. I said the S word. That's how you know shit's getting real. Wait, we already said this was for mature audiences, right? Fuck it. Let's just go all in. Okay, that looks pretty interesting. Ew. Welcome to the next level.
Find your full voice.
Oddworld Soulstorm. Nice. Like I said, I've never been a fan of the Oddworld games. But I'm sure they would not have lasted this long if people weren't buying them and playing them. Vision of Tokyo. Okay. You here see Charm of Tokyo. It'd be great, because, like, it'd be nice to play a game that wasn't based on New York.
初のゲームプレイ動画です。
Ghostwire Tokyo.
スーパーナチュラルでミステリアスな東京、そこに潜む驚異と美しさを感じ取っていただけると思います。
Mysterious and supernatural. Okay. Go on. Nice. All right.
You see things others can't. Hear threats others don't.
Ooh, okay. That was a great visual right there. No time to lose one's head.
When others won't. It's up to you to save Tokyo.
So, shooty bang bang variant. Interesting. It really is a horror game where they made the schoolgirl outfit an enemy. Yeah, and Yume Nikki. Face! The unknown. Ghostwire Tokyo. Ghostwire sounds familiar. But that's an incredible looking game though. I've always been more sci-fi sci-fi than supernatural, but Ghostwire? Oh! What the fuck is this? It's spooky. Oh, right. Not, yeah. Okay. That seems like it would be something right up her alley. It's spooky. They might as well have just changed the name to It's Spooky. People haunted by oblivion. Propelled by dreams. Happy birthday, Kryptonian. I give you oblivion. Both Oblivion and Dreams are games that have been on PlayStation consoles, so year 0. Year 1, 2. Jumping Flash, right? The Far Shore. I was saying, hoping if you're gonna start off this shindig with a franchise that's synonymous with PlayStation like Grand Theft Auto, then you better bring back Jumping Flash or Twisted Metal. So Destruction All Stars had some Twisted Metal vibes to it, although more LOL so random than like post-apocalypse. Gearbox. Yeah. Look out, it's got a rap soundtrack. So it's some kind of action game. Wait, was this the one that the game they were talking about before? I think so. Right? We gotta market this towards specific demographics, don't you know? Though I will say it means that they're more aware than Xbox has been of their core audience. Godfall. I was trying to remember what the name of that was. It was the first confirmed game for PlayStation 5. Yeah. Because Xbox does not sell well in Japan, but PlayStation never has a problem selling over here. Triangles, circles, squares, and X's. You might as well just make it a cereal at this point. With marshmallow controllers. Annapurna again. Creators of Hyper Light Drifter. Okay. Hyper Light Drifter 2. Drift Harder. PlayStation Crunch. PlayStation Ida. Giant woman. Oh, did not land on the feet. Okay. Part of this incomplete breakfast. We see skating, but we don't see Jet Grind Radio. Solar Ash. $2021. Now with Marshmallow DLC, right? With fruity triangles, circles, squares, and O's. With the new PlayStation Toaster. Eoi! Or 101. I don't know if
it's gonna end like this. All your hard work, all your sacrifice, only sped up the process.
Night of the Woods 2. Wood Harder.
And now, you find yourself alone.
Morning Wood. She wants to speak to your manager. Hitman, okay. I was like, it looks familiar, but I can't quite place it. I was like, that's why. Another game series I don't really follow. But it's very popular. The fact that they don't have Bret Hart, like, you have to have a Hitman series starring Bret Hart at some point. Care in the video game.
In Hitman 3, Agent 47 is back for his most intimate and professional contract in his entire career. This is also the dramatic conclusion for the World Assassination trilogy. I'm so proud to be here to present a little glimpse of the gameplay where Agent 47 is on top of the world in Dubai. Enjoy.
Most I've watched or played of Hitman is the glitch where if you throw a suitcase at somebody on a jet ski, he'll start trying to run away, but the suitcase will just keep freaking tracking him like a goddamn boomerang. Oh, okay. If this is actual gameplay, that'd be hype. But like, it's just like, I've never been good at stealth. This is one of the reasons why I never could get into the Hitman games. Because I have an amazing propensity for making lots of noises and hurting people in loud, cumbersome ways. See important health and social warnings in the menu. Press the PS button on your controller. Okay. Wow, this is really interactive! The fuck is this? Okay, well. This honestly looks like something that ought to be programmed into the... It should become... This should be programmed into the PlayStation. It's cute and simple and dumb. Oh, it's Wally! Revenge of the Wall. Astro's Playroom. Oh, wait, yeah, now I remember. That was a PlayStation VR game, if I recall correctly. Lots of blue, because we're not Nintendo. So we're going to keep showing you shapes and the color blue. Because this system is beginning to take shape. Neostream presents. Sobi means to play. Okay. This art style looks familiar. 5, because it's the PlayStation 5. Oh, well. Wow. Real-time sand surfing. Oh my ass! He didn't even flinch. Schmeat. This is PlayStation 5's version of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Oh. Ow, my eyes. Okay. Schmeat. Really? This is actual gameplay. It looks pretty neat. It just freaking capped him. Shiny meat. Ow. Ah. Little devil inside. Curious. I do like the aesthetic, the art style. That tends to grab my attention more than super spicy shiny graphics. Craft me a world that I want to be a part of.
What's up, everyone? I'm Zion Williamson of the New Orleans Pelicans. Here we go. The first ever teaser for NBA 2K21. Y'all are not ready for this.
No, because I don't care. I'm just gonna be straight with you. It's fucking NBA 2K blank. It's gonna look... Right? It's gonna look prettier than the last version, but won't really have any gameplay enhancements. Oh, I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo, and I'm blackity black, and I'm black, yo, I'm black, yo, and I'm black, yo. You're starting to get the feeling that they're really trying to market this towards specific demographics. Actual PlayStation 5 pre-alpha footage. It's like, okay. Wait a minute, fall 2020, but it's 2K21! Pick one! If it's supposed to be 2K21, then it should come out in 2021! Unless the PlayStation 5 is coming out later in 2020. So which is it? Okay, I was like, what the fuck? It's a strawberry that says strawberry. Fruity Mon.
Amazing, aren't they? Half bug, half snack. A very recently discovered species, entirely unique to this island. Oh, this one's lively. Beautiful seed patterns.
Wow.
Oh, and it's
There's
tasty too.
the
Welcome to the island of bug snacks.
for the creators. Okay. Young horses. Enter a godless heathen's paradise, where your inability to control your hunger results in you becoming a godless creature. Watch your DNA break down before your very eyes.
My invitation is open. Come join me on the island of bug snacks.
Liz! Hey, I was trying to carry a lamp with my weenie hands, but I dropped it, and,
My weenie
phone's on
hands.
fire.
Oh, again?
With my weenie hands. Holiday 2020. So, is the PlayStation 5 coming out this year or next year? More shapes? Maybe it is this year. But they're leading off with GTA 5. That won't be out until next year. Ah, okay. That makes sense. Thank you, Faison.
Hi everyone, thank you for being with us today for this very special event. But before we get to the end of the show, I have something very near and dear to me.
Is it really the end of the show? How long has this been going? Well, what time is it? 5? It's been an hour? Okay. Alright. I'll give them credit. I didn't even realize an hour had passed. So it's not like, oh my god, this is taking too long, like some of their other things there. It's been pretty concise. Oh god. It is it is gonna be Skyrim. Elder Scrolls 5 on the PlayStation 5. Nah. Okay, that looks pretty freaking cool. Nice. Right, Castlevania. Oh, Demon's Souls, really? God, that's a franchise I haven't heard anything from in a long while. So, you like to play Castlevania?
Deathloop is a next-gen first-person shooter about rival assassins locked in a time loop.
This is our unique vision. What Arcane is all about.
Freeform immersive gameplay, a surreal player-driven story smashed together.
Want to see some stylish action? Check this out.
Nice. Yeah, that had Demon's Souls had an awesome soundtrack, though. I'm looking forward to that.
Hello, Black Reef. Colt, my predecessor, has been pronounced guilty of treason. He is to be shot on sight henceforth in perpetuity. Your assistance is appreciated and mandatory. The real party doesn't start until he's dead.
She is not making this easy.
Brained. I didn't hear anything. More teleporty stuff. I think this is gonna be the theme with the PlayStation 5. Is everybody has the ability to teleport? Die. Ah, Bethesda.
Good morning, Black Reef.
Restart loop.
Another death. Our time loop's fun. For everyone else on this island, this place is paradise. A never-ending party where hunting me is the main attraction. And no matter how I try to escape, they always cut me down. But I'm one stubborn motherfucker.
Oh, they had to drop the F-bomb. Make it a fun game.
Every loop I'm learning a little more, piecing together the puzzle. There's 8 targets, and they all gotta die before midnight. There's just one little snag.
You thought it was going to be easy?
Juliana Blake, Black Reef's protector, and a real pain in my ass. She may kill me 1,000,000 times, but eventually, inevitably, I will break this fucking loop.
This is Deathloop. If at first you don't succeed, you're a video game character. Die again. Welcome to Die! I like that they have a very clear visual style they're going for.
I like killing you. There's a difference.
And now more shapes. His story comes to a close.
Long ago, a young girl went with her mother to get berries for her father, who was horrible.
What, Slender Man? The Enderman of Slender Man.
Forest greeted them with a dark, cold silence. Bushes empty. Yet determined to find the berries, the rascal broke free of Mother's grasp and vanished into the trees. Mother's worried cries faded fast as the girl ran on, over vine, under branch, and into the forest deep.
Night in the Woods 3. Hardest Night in the Woods.
It's just a local tale.
You're really into that stuff.
Quit being so paranoid.
It's spooky. Wendigo. Oh, here's Castlevania. Oh, it's Village! It's the opposite of Castlevania! Oh, Resident Evil 8. Okay, nice.
Chris? Sorry, Ethan. Why?
Boulder Puncher. Village. So now from now on, we're gonna have to try to figure out what the word is that they're gonna try to spell. So like Resident Evil 9 will be like Matrix, Resident Evil 9, but the X is yeah. Yeah, definitely. I would not have predicted that was a Resident Evil game. Alright, sci-fi. Already got my attention. Not like, well, I'm watching this, so obviously it's gonna have my attention. Oh, Death Stranding 2, Death Stranding harder. Interesting. Oh, is this the prequel to Stray that shows us what happened to the humans? Because that would actually be a really interesting twist on if you had two games that were telling the same story that were released at the same time, but told from different perspectives. Kind of like how like Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons were. What the fuck? Oh, interesting. Huh. Pragmata. Okay. Have to keep my eye on that one. To the moon! Shit. We've got a long way to go to 2022. Alright, well, won't be seeing that for a while. Definitely looked interesting, though. More shapes. Then let's shape over to this. Because the games are taking shape. PlayStation 5. Sony Interactive Entertainment. Still going, too. Huh? Oh, more post-apocalyptic. Not that that's a bad thing.
Perished 1,000 years ago.
Splatoon for the PlayStation.
Cities turned to graves. In their place came new life.
So how many games do we have where humanity's been wiped out in this 1 hour? This is like the 5th one? Ah, okay. Oh yeah, I think they were saying that this was gonna have a sequel. I should play the first one.
Find a way to stop it. Or was it worse?
Star Fox, no! Is that Torterra from Gen 4? Or Gen 5? Steel-type grass. Yeah, I really should play Horizon Zero Dawn at some point.
There's nothing I wouldn't do to save this world. No depth I won't explore.
Oh god, you're gonna have an underwater level!
No secret I won't unlock.
Congratulations! You've unlocked the ability to have really horrible underwater dungeons.
No barrier I won't cross.
It's not the true Zelda experience until you start having PTSD the minute you see water, and lots of it.
If I falter, if I fail, there won't be anyone left to stop what's coming.
Or is there? Gen 5 had Snivy. Okay, so it was Gen 4, I think, right? Horizon 1 Dawn! Oh, Forbidden West, okay. 0 Dawn, 1 Dawn, 2 Dawn.
But whatever comes.
Breath of the Horizon. Mastodon!
I will be ready.
Gorilla! Gorilla! Yeah, Disney Tarzan's probably still one of my favorite movies.
At Gorilla, we're happy to share the first look at Horizon Forbidden West.
We're continuing
Horizon
the story
1 Dawn.
as you move west to a far future America.
It's a brave and beautiful, but dangerous frontier, masked with mysterious new threats.
Get ready to explore distant lands ravaged by massive storms.
And take on new, powerful machines as you return
to the majestic world of Horizon.
Stay tuned for much more. We can't wait for you to get your hands on it.
Nice. Well, Zelda works for Nintendo.
I think there's a lot to look forward to for the community.
Giant squid.
The fans are going to be really pleased.
As a game designer,
Capcom.
storyteller, this is incredibly
Squeenix.
We're talking a whole new generation of ideas and experiences that we can create for the player.
No matter
Yeah,
where
new
they
stuff.
are, no matter
Like-
who they are.
New experiences like we've never had before.
Raw
More
Fury.
iconic, interesting characters, more atmospheric, immersive worlds for players to explore.
Exactly what that's exactly what I'm looking for there. Koei Tecmo.
And I for one can't wait.
Infinity Ward.
Can't wait to share them.
Okay, where's Todd Howard? Come on.
Exciting.
Bungie? You even got Bungie? Come on.
As a developer, it's an amazing feeling.
Welcome to Elder Scrolls 5. Oh god, they're literally blue balling us! You assholes! They're gonna end the presentation with literal blue balls. Oh, you asses. Blue balls, but the S is a 5. So we're gonna do this triangle, circle, square, X thing again? Yes, because shapes. Blue balls! It's blue skies. Blue balls forming on me. Blue balls, all I can see. This would be more impressive if it was the actual PlayStation 5 generating this stuff. As it is, it's just, you know, shapes. show us what the actual system looks like. Guess so. Okay, that's what the actual system looks like. Alright, I like the white on black. That's probably just me. PlayStation Caviar, right? Just goes upright. Yeah, I definitely like the white design, but that's because I'm weird like that. Probably not going to be the more popular one, but PlayStation 5. December 2020. So that's what the actual system looks like. Nice. Look at all those grooves. In case you forgot who made the PlayStation. Look at it! Fucking look at it! 2 PlayStations. Oh, I guess one with a disc, one without. Digital edition. Okay. That's not Microsoft is not a company whose footsteps you should be following. Just so you know. HD camera, Pulse 3D wireless headset, media remote. So you can get 2 PlayStations. Yeah, I don't. I'll just get me the physical edition one.
I hope you've enjoyed the first glimpse of our future today. You've seen our most striking console design yet, and you've seen games that can only be enjoyed with the full range of PlayStation 5's features and power.
At least until Xbox figures their shit out.
Transitions, and we put years of work into making them happen. We want you to enjoy the unique benefits.
Slim. Nope, they're going with physical and digital now.
We're launching
So
later this year, and we have
later this year.
tons more to share.
It's PlayStation sad.
Welcome to PlayStation 5.
It's PlayStation 5 all digital, so 580. PlayStation sad. At least it's visually distinct. It's easy to tell the difference between the two. I do like its design, but I'm a sucker for like futuristic looking stuff with high contrast. Here come the furries. Yeah, that's a game that's got my attention. Right? Cats, the game. Charging station. HD camera. Media remote. Scary giant woman. Haptic feedback. Yep, Kina, that's a game I really... That looks like a sexy rota. +4! Yes, that's really big for a router. Yes, it's the +4. Plash the speedo. Plash speed of 5. Yeah. Personally, I would have liked red, but we know that's not that has not and never has been PlayStation's color. If there's one thing I like about PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo, it's that they've been fairly consistent about their brand coloring. So, PlayStation always blue, Xbox always green, Nintendo usually red, but sometimes gray. Hi! I personally would have liked red, but, you know, blue is a nice color, too. Play has no limits. Except the limits of your wallet. We start with shapes, we end with shapes. No release date? Marvel, Sony Interactive, and PlayStation Family Mark. Oh, hi, Family Mark. I suppose that's it? Okay, well, not too bad. Could have had a stronger ending. And they still didn't even give us a release date. At least the Nintendo Switch presentation gave us a release date, and it wasn't that far off. But I think it's safe to say they're gonna try to shoot for a Christmas release, because that's just the most sensible time. So let me see. Can we head back here? Was that really an hour and? Oh no, that's just... okay, that was just the time where nothing was happening. So it was about an hour and some change. Leading off with Grand Theft Auto 5, Grand Theft Auto Hardest. Okay. So, not a bad presentation. Certainly better than the ones they've had in the past. Because a lot of that stuff was very snore-festy. But Stray here, yeah, this is one game that I've definitely got my eye on, because I love the aesthetic. And also robots. Sackboy, too bad your ass got sacked. Calling it a router. Well, there's that, hold on, there's that, Flash Speed thing. I think I'm gonna have to look for that now. 1 second. That Flash Speed... oh boy. Because I can't really full screen it there. Does that have... wait, does that have the English... does that have English subtitles? Flash Speed English subtitles. There we go. Okay, there it is. So I was thinking that now this is probably going to come back into prominence because of the way that thing looks. Hold on, let's get that. I don't know if really it won't let me full screen that. Wow, it really won't let me full screen that. All right, that's weird. So this is the...
공유기가 좀 오래되긴 했는데.
예, 제가 한번 봐볼게요. 예. 아, 이거 공유기가 9형이라서 수명이 이거 다 된 것 같은데요.
아, 그래요? 그럼 새 걸로 바꿔야겠네요.
그렇죠. 아무래도 새 걸로 교체를 하시는 게 좋으시죠.
Better change the new one.
새 걸로
Flash speed up.
예, 알겠습니다.
오케이, 수비다.
예, 설치 다 끝났습니다.
아, 네, 고생하셨어요. 그 출장비나 설치비 같은 게.
아, 없습니다.
So now,
예, 그럼 저는 들어가 보겠습니다.
if they don't make a new commercial with this, with the way that thing looks like a router.
옛날에는 뭐 출장비니 설치비니.
잠깐만요.
아, 예, 뭐 궁금하신 점이라도.
이거 공유기가 원래 이렇게 커요?
아유, 요즘 뭐 4G다 5G다 해가지고 속도 따라가려면은 보통 공유기로는 안 돼요. 그래 여보, 그 슈퍼컴퓨터는 엄청 크대잖아. 이거는 큰 것도 아니야. 그거 딱 봐도 공유기같이 생겼구만. 아유, 사부님 농담도 잘하십니다. 예.
Yeah, I don't know why it won't let me full screen this. That's oh wait, maybe this is oh, okay. There we go. That's better. Because the damn thing looks like a router now, so.
그렇죠. 아무래도 새 걸로 교체를 하시는 게 좋으시죠.
그래요. 그럼 새 걸로 교체해 주세요.
예, 알겠습니다. 예, 설치 다 끝났습니다.
아, 네, 고생하셨어요.
Oops. All right. I guess we don't really need that anymore.
없습니다. 이거는 서비스 차원이기 때문에 요즘 세상이 참 좋아졌어.
So now the newest PlayStation actually looks like a fucking router.
아, 예, 뭐 궁금하신 점이라도.
이거 공유기가 원래 이렇게 커요?
아유, 요즘 뭐 4G다 5G다 해가지고 속도 따라가려면은 보통 공유기로는 안 돼요.
그래? 꼭 게임기 같은데.
야, 여보, 저건 딱 봐도 공유기같이 생겼구만.
Totally looks like a router.
잘하십니다. 예, 그럼 저는 이만 들어갔습니다.
왔어. 밥은?
와, 아빠 플스 샀어?
플스?
플스 샀지. 아, 예, 플스죠. 저게 모델명이 플스예요. 플래시 스피드. 빛처럼 빠른 공격이 뭐 이런.
플래시 스피드.
이거 공격이 모델명을 어떻게 알아?
그거 학교에서 배웠지.
학교에서 공유기 이름을 가르쳐?
아, 그거 기가 시간에 다 배우는 거야.
뭐야, 다들 왜 그렇게 당황해?
아유, 여보, 뭔 와이파이 공유 가지고 뭘 그래? 얼른 들어가서 쉬어. 드라마 곧 시작하실 시간.
오빠, 나 여기 지금 와이파이 공유기 바꿨거든? 근데 크기가 되게 크거든? 이름이 플스래.
플레이스테이션 말하는 거야?
Legit looks like a PS2. Nice.
뭐야? 박사방 오랜만이야. 잘 지내지? 아, 아, 잘 지내죠?
Yeah.
아, 저 형님 저 이번에 공유기 바꿨어요. 저희 플스라고.
Its name is called Plus.
플래시 스피드. 그 요즘
플래시
이게
스피드.
유행이잖아요.
솔직히 말해 이거 뭐야?
해설해가지고 운전 중이라서 한 달 뒤에 다시 전화할게. 미안해.
여보세요?
Call you back in 1 month.
솔직히 말해 이거 뭐야? 야, 밖에서 가방만 놓고 나온다며. 가방 놓고 나올 테니까 기다리고 있어. 와 플스다. 와 그냥 플스 아니고 플스 프로네. 와 진짜 부럽다. 이거 VR이랑 4K로 들어대잖아요. 와 4K로 게임하고 있으니까 와 진짜 그 때문에 가서 빡칠 일도 없고 진짜 현질 의도가 오지게 하는 양상형 게임. 그때 느낄 수 없는 그 콘솔 감성 아시죠? 아 나도 패드로 손만 느끼면서 게임하고 싶다. 하지마 저도 갖고 와서 이거 해도 되죠? 플레이스테이션.
So now we have the Plat Speed 5. So now I gotta get a new PlayStation. Wait a minute, this doesn't look like a PlayStation. This looks like a router. It's a Plat Speed 5. Ooh, all right, but to be fair, that is oh god, I love it. All right. Oh, you can't really. There we go. All right. Woo. So as far as events go, that wasn't bad. It was a lot more concise and a lot more straight to the point. It was an hour long, but I didn't even realize it because we just kind of went bop 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 bop. The only places where it dragged was I think Ratchet and Clank didn't really need to be that long, but it was probably the game that had the most gameplay to show off. So I guess that can be a pass. And NBA, because I don't really give a damn about that, because it's, sports ball games don't really mean anything, because it's the same game every year. That's a thing that does not need to be $60 every couple of months. 2021, and it's supposed to be 2K21, and it comes out this year. Like, that doesn't make things confusing. Ugh. So let's, just for shits and giggles, let's see what, it's a sexy router. Yes, it is. I will be honest. It does look neat. I like the white and black with blue highlights design because I love colors. I love high contrast stuff. This is Mega Man Legends 3 Ape Escape. But that was a better presentation than Sony normally gives us, because a lot of the times there's a lot of stupid fluff and a lot of things we don't want. So it looks like they learned their lesson from Microsoft and not having... Oops. Oh god, that's the opposite of what I wanted to do. It looks like they learned the lesson from Microsoft and show more gameplay. Unfortunately, they took one bad thing from Microsoft and said, let's go all digital. At the very least, if that's not $100 cheaper than the other model, you're freaking doing it wrong. Because the Xbox SAD is only $50 cheaper than the regular Xbox. And I think that's absolutely stupid. If you're going to sacrifice the ability to get... Because you're sacrificing the ability to play... one, you're not going to be able to play physical games, which means you can never buy used games. You no longer have an Ultra Blu-ray player, which is it would have been a good cheap Ultra Blu-ray player, but you don't even have that. Because a lot of Ultra Blu-ray players are still in a couple $100s now. And you can't play old games because the Xbox One can play like 360 and even OG Xbox games, I believe. But if you get the all-digital version, you don't have that. All the old games you've got, you can't play now because you don't have a physical disc. You don't have the physical disc drive. But it's $249 for the Xbox SAD, and the regular Xbox is $300. You might as well just spring the extra $50, and the first couple of used games you buy, it'll pay for itself. So, I can't say, like, I don't think any real gamers, everybody watching this channel, I don't think any of us are going to be getting an all-digital anything, if we can help it. Like, just get the physical version so we can get the physical games. Like, I might want to bring games over to somebody's house at some point. Because they're not going the Switch route, so they're leaning more towards the hard console market, which makes me wonder what, if anything, PlayStation is going to do with the handheld. Because because I felt like they could have. I usually get physical copies, right? I mean, that's the other problem. Like, I think they recently took Gone with the Wind was taken off digital platforms because they thought it was they thought it was offensive to certain people or some shit like that. And I don't want my ability to access a game, a movie, or anything to be left up to somebody else to decide this might be offensive to someone or something, therefore you can't have it. Fuck that. Here's the thing, and the honest thing is, like, I've never actually watched Gone with the Wind, because that's a movie before my time, but it should not be taken away from people. Like, that's, like, it's one of those things, it's history, it's historical filmmaking, and there seems to be a concerted effort to destroy history, and that really bothers me. And I'm somebody who always hated history in school. Wouldn't be able to play the game in comes special editions, right? I mean, you usually end up having to do a lot of downloading anyway because of the way DLC works, like day one DLC. Like, games don't get released finished anyway, so you're gonna have to download a good chunk of it. So, like, I wonder if Sony has given up on the handheld market completely, because, you know, the last couple of times they've tried, they've utterly failed at, because they just don't seem to support their systems. The PSP survived a long while because it had Monster Hunter, but the minute Monster Hunter went to the DS, the Vita pretty much didn't stand much of a chance. And, like, it's a shame, because I still think, and I'll still say this, the Vita was a far superior system to the 3DS. But it's just, if the Vita had more of the games that the 3DS had, it would have been better. If it was easier to transfer saves as well, I think that would have helped it. I did play a lot of Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Dragon's Crown on my Vita until I decided to sell it, because I had a 3DS, which I was playing more. And with the Switch, I might actually I still have my 3DS. Ironically, I still have my 3DS that I modded with a frickin' PSP stick, because Nintendo was so bad. Like, they decided to give it a frickin' little rubber nub that breaks easily. The how to replace the C-stick on the 3DS, that video I made is still the most watched video on my frickin' account. So I'll probably have to do a video on how to replace, like, the Joy-Cons and shit like that. Because that would be a thing. Alright. So I'm going to wrap this up because I kind of want to take a shower because it's getting hot. And I think, yeah, last night was a scorcher, and I did not sleep well. So I really do think I gotta bite the bullet, and I'm going to have to get the AC in here. I didn't want to, but, because, one, it's cumbersome, and two, I can't have the AC running at the same time as other stuff, and if I have the AC on, that increases the chances of, not a power outage, but the breaker tripping in the house, and, yeah, be prepared for that. Ugh. But anyway, it's 5:40 now. Today's Thursday, so my brother will be streaming. I think he starts streaming at 9. So let's see, what is the... Oh, right, the salmon rotation did change, I believe, right? So we'll probably do that later. 6 to 8. Pleasure speed! Oh, it doesn't start until 8 tonight. That sucks. So I won't be able to stream that. Well, I'll stream that, and I can stream from 8 until 9. But then I'll have to stop right at 9. Still, it's a better set of weapons. It's the Eliter 4K scope, the Octobrush, the Nautilus 47, and the regular Brala. So that's a better set of weapons than the previous round had. The round after that has the 52 gal, Dapple Doolies, Squiffer, and a green Grisco. So we'll do that later. But yeah, as far as I see, the 3 games I'm looking forward to the most on the PlayStation 5 gonna be Kena, Returnal, and Destruction All-Stars, and those are the ones that definitely got my sales. I might also be keeping an eye on Godfall and Demon's Souls, and of course Residente 8 Village, Villager Castlevania, like anti-Castlevania, Villagevania. But it's, yeah. So that's where we're going. So I'm calling it that Resident Evil 9 will be like Matrix, but the IX will be the last two letters. Starring Keanu Reeves as the lead bad guy. Alright, I'm gonna wrap this up. So, Sony, I will give you an applause for having an actually good presentation. Very clearly took a lot of notes from Nintendo. Just cool it with the shapes. I think if you took out all the shit about shapes in that video, it probably would have only been like 40 minutes or so. Like, you gotta take that idea from Nintendo and snap. Just transition into snap. Stop throwing the shapes at us. We get it. You love your triangles, circles, squares, and X's. Fucking put it in a cereal and let it be done. Alright. So, once again, thank you, Ran. Thank you, Faison. Thank you, Kara. You will pay for this, I swear. Whoever Kuron12 is, I thank you for the donation, but I will make you pay for that as well. Hold on. I think if it's on the, if we do that here, there's the ticker. Okay, so it shows up there. Hold on. Can I... Won't let me copy that, will it? I guess it can. So let me try doing that here. Can I copy, paste? Oh, yes I can. Alright, well, I guess I can put that up here then, since I've got more donations to work... Now that I've got more donations to work with. You asses. Alright. Also, Faison, I hold you responsible for starting this trend. Alright, take it easy, y'all. I'll see you later at around 8 o'clock. We'll do like 1 hour of Salmon Run, so before my brother starts streaming. Take it easy, and see you next time.